way you got a fan under your belt. So, also, upon it being fan appreciation, it's also chat about anything you want. Hey, welcome back, EDL. How you doing, man? Oh, I've been pretty dang good coming back to the broadcast. I thought I lost you yesterday because due to all the stuff that was going on my end with the dumb dog and all. Because he just pretty much asserted himself to do whatever the heck he wanted and flew out the door while I was trying to talk to the pizza dude. I'm frozen. My feed goes in and out. I don't have the highest internet package. I go through Time Warner, so I'm trying to put in as much as I can with what type of connection I got. Connection has been pretty shitty lately due to the weather. I did enjoy our conversation yesterday. That was pretty damn good. Oh, sorry that lags. I think I know what the problem is. Give me a minute. I think the more devices that use the connection make my thing lag, because the more devices using it, the more messed up my connection is. You can go ahead and take that. Okay, I think I'm going to turn off the Vita. The Vita might be another reason, because it also uses my internet connection as well. Okay, it's 2 devices down. Well, I might say 3. My PS3 uses it too, but my PS3 is turned off. Let's see. The other phone I don't use anymore since it became crap. It might also be still logged in it. But thanks for letting me know that I'm lagging. That means I had to, fix a few things. How was your work day, dude? Let's just put it this way. If you've noticed, I kind of went to my gamer cat, but I'm not playing any games right now. Since I've started out as a live talking broadcast, let me ask you something, EDL. Do you think it'd be a good idea later on down in my broadcast that I actually do live gaming? still here, EDL? You'll answer me if you're here or not. Oh, nice tip. I'm passionate about doing YouTube videos, but we've already touched the ground base with my non-beneficial, non-job YouTube career. Can you explain yourself, EDL? Because I don't understand. It keeps freezing and logging me out. Oh, crap. Okay. Let me ask you a question. How's the weather like in your area right now? Because this can explain a lot. Rain, and more rain. Oh, crap. Yeah. Weather types like snow or rain could be affecting the internet towers. I mean, I've had that problem here in and out with my PlayStation 3. I try to play, I try to watch Netflix or WWE Network. Hardwired, okay. Broadband. Yeah. I was when I was back in Peebles, I was on broadband, but I'm not anymore. Um, oh, okay. Then why in the world is you now logging out and back in and doing a little bit of freeze every now and again? No idea. Oh, when there's no way to explain exactly what's going on, that's when you ponder exactly what could be doing it. I mean, must be their servers. Our servers? Okay. Yeah, the server needs an upgrade. I agree with that wholeheartedly because I went to go look at yesterday's uh, broadcast that I did, and it was kind of breaking certain images up and allowing my work to go faster than my feed. I mean, I didn't like that at all. I think they could do a lot better with these servers. What did you think of the pics I sent you? Oh, they were awesome, dude. I commented, or I left the message right underneath your pictures. That is an awesome set of download and upload speed. Awesome as fuck. I mean, I have never seen anything that powerful in my capable hands. No, I can't get better. you from what I'm about to say. I've had people, hold it, just waiting for my manager to drop my money into my account. We need to go shopping. Oh, what type of shopping do you need to do, bruh? Food shopping, or everything included. Like, I'll explain what's up. Bills, and, well, there's nothing else added that I can explain except for maybe gas for your vehicle, but that's an everyday thing. I'm grabbing it real quick, yeah. To make sure I'm perfectly sure of your Twitter account, your default pic is a blue outlined shield with a owl in it. Am I correct? Okay, I got it right. Yeah, I don't have that problem with having my woman on my back 24/7. We're actually way more compatible than anyone can possibly imagine. We can reach a compromise and not be on the argument front. I mean, it's super ultra rare. What are you getting nagged about, dude? I am a friendly ear. I am willing to listen. Yeah, we're needing a car too, but we're realizing with everything that's on our plate, we really can't get around to it. Not saying anything bad about your girlfriend at all, but does she realize the extreme prices of vehicles nowadays versus everything that's already on your plate? You rent cars. Whew. How much does that? How much does that run you? I mean, that it sounds like a big fortune. Oh, I need to rephrase it. How much does it run you per month? Oh, there we go. Whoa, I don't have that much to spend. I'm lucky if after I get done paying the necessary stuff, probably only $50 to my.
Are you still?
No, I'm recording it.
What?
No, I'm recording it.
Recording it.
Yeah,
I mean,
on YouTube.
the cost for living has raised, I think, practically everywhere.
I'm not on.
No tax or...
Can you plug this in, Mom?
Okay.
So I can take a shower and you're not on camera.
The cost for living has
Correct.
pretty much raised, I believe, everywhere.
What does the program have to do with your shower?
But yet, Social Security can't raise everybody's on the check, raise their amount up.
I'd have to keep
and since they won't do that,
know where to sit.
It takes more than one SSI holder or job person per household. I mean, shit. I'm one guy and I can't even
friend now.
make a car happen, make a place
EDL.
happen. All I can do is just keep food and guts and pay dues.
The Microsoft guy?
Yeah.
No insurance or road tax, so $75 a month. Better than buying a car, tax and insurance.
You say scared adolescent neighborhood kids off his card by just using the office.
You have that right on the head. It's on, but it's only for people who make higher than about $731 a month.
Put a speaker inside your grill and
people like me, that would be
inside the house,
right out
and then
impossible.
hold on the walkie-talkie.
It'd be just about impossible to people and try to save up and purchase a car.
They'd think the car's alive and they'd stay away from the house.
I believe you on that. Let me ask you, I don't vote or anything, but between both runners, between Donald Trump and this other person, who would you pick? Because I see that picking either of the two is going to be a mistake anyway. In other words, I think the world's going to go to shit either one you pick.
$45,000 points, and it's not even trying to raise anymore.
You don't watch the news on TV or anything like that? Or is UK programming different than US?
Might get a decent rating shot for my fan page out of that.
Different news. Okay. I see. All I know is you haven't missed a thing. They're trying to, I don't know, make us choose between two bad people to take the presidential seat. And I don't want to choose either of them because one's going to do something bad with taxes and money. The other one's going to screw the people who don't actually have a way of getting to and from jobs or even being able to get a job. So, yeah. I really don't like our chances for, I think, either 2006, here in 2016 or 2017. Because either loser that gets the seat, we're still screwed. I mean, shit.
What would I like to call this episode?
Obama promised us,
It was about space.
oh, so these guys are being given a rather be EDL?
How about just chilling with EDL Sheffield1?
I'd say if I was in your predicament, I would choose stay in EU, unless EU hasn't treated me very well, then I would actually want to leave.
Let's turn this little thing off. I'll go ahead and warm up the microwave.
I mean, seriously, there's really no viable point for a stay or leave option unless you totally hate the area. Man, I know what that's like. Before I became disabled and had to get on Social Security, I was working at a lumber yard that was making decent money up until a point to where I have nothing against them, but Mexicans kept coming in, stealing spots, and just because they were affordable, everybody else who was already currently working there, their checks got dumped. I mean, that's my number one concern is people not being able to have a decent enough income to live because other people want to come in and grab the opportunity. Oh, I don't get that choice anymore. I understand on the baby concept, but here's the thing. Most people have a choice. We clearly don't. And out of confidentiality, I am not to say. You're planning on, both are planning on migrating where? Spain. Home of the bullfighting. And the luchadors. The matadors, there we go. Home of the bullfights and matadors. Let's see. I forgot to ask this question. I left it on your YouNow page, but I'm not for sure if you got enough processing, or we both have enough processing power due to the weather. But would you like to? I see.
That was your loud conversation in the background.
With who?
I left this on your YouNow page, and I don't know if our connections are good enough due to weather
These guys are loud enough, trust me.
But, would you like to be a guest on the show?
Crystal got pissed off because you spilled out the coffee.
That's not my problem.
And then you had enough for 2 pots, so I told her to come up with it. A pot worth.
That'd be my whole entire bowl.
And she...
I mean, I'm all for having you as a guest if you don't
They
mind.
had some at their house in Samantha, and she went out and got it, and don't worry about it, and
Oh, I see.
Daniel gets to tomorrow, so we'll have more, and
What awesome to have you as
I'm like, why in the hell would she get mad anyway over something awful when she knows
I mean,
that you only get paid once a fucking
you don't
month,
use
then you
cans?
get paid twice.
Is there a specific reason why?
No one understands unless they become an SSI participant.
Not to be completely nosy, just curious.
It's just a once-time paid ordeal and not twice.
Oh.
It was twice.
Everything runs through her. Am I getting this correct?
I can imagine getting paid $731 twice in a row in 1 month.
733. Yeah.
I don't count the
I'm not saying that. Want to see how the decisions are made mostly.
I will count the additional 2.
Oh.
If we had more money, you know.
Like a spy on your every move. Looking for a paper trail or something. Well, that's quite understandable because I don't really have that. I just know that if stuff is running, my live stream feed here will take a hit for however many devices are using the connection. I'll have to put the jacket back on, sorry, it's really cold here. Hey, I tell you what, I'm going to take you along with me to, as I'm trying to get my cup of coffee. You might be seeing my head plus the ceiling because I'm going to have to place it down. But here we go, I'm going to go ahead and take you along with me, bro. Okay. So, how many programs you got on your... Hold on a minute. Oh, I gotcha. I totally gotcha. Kind of like an ultimatum or basically a one type something to think about type of thing, right?
What?
It sounds like you're talking to yourself.
It's because he can only do text-based window. His woman won't let him do cam. She's afraid he'd go onto one of those video-to-video porn sites.
I don't know if you do that or not.
Nope. Don't need to.
Stuff in.
Because my webcam is only for YouTube purpose and live streaming.
Oh, crap. Snap.
Well, you already got the gist of it. Thanks for
She
understanding.
just told you not to have any more cam
Well,
You prefer an ultimatum, right?
That won't even mean anything to my mouth.
So you should have said it in the first place. YouTube is second to me.
Damn.
Hello?
Webcam is necessary for YouTube and shit, so my webcam won't go nowhere. And my YouTube has been considered my therapeutical hobby by my former counselor, but it's in the still in the records of my mental health specialist.
Are you going to say it?
You already did, thank you.
So
You already did.
it's there to stay.
I will.
Because it kind of like calms me down. If I can get my feelings out on video or out to a friend somehow, it calms me down. So yeah, I'm going to, I got myself like a special, here we go. Let me put it back up here. I got my coffee already. Okay.
There's another 4 lives I can wait from this stupid level that I can't be in.
Well, I'm glad she could see that point. Not very many girls can see that point. You're just,
Well, let's see quickly.
most of them accepting, my girlfriend and yours. Most of them don't even look at that. They look at all the new shiny toys and shit they get, and they don't even appreciate half the shit that is done. Yeah, exactly. You get what I'm saying?
This woman's very bossy.
A lot don't know if they have until they lose it as well.
Arguments with me and my woman are ultra rare because we understand each other more than anyone else.
I mean, I'm not here to dog the female, anything like that. I'm just stating how some that ain't very mature or well grown up. Oh, I believe you, dude. I believe you. Working at IT Tech, I mean, you pretty much probably invested more in your house than you have your PC. I mean, seriously, I know anyone who lives in a house. The house has had more of the income investment. Awesome. So you pay mortgage, dues, lot fee, or no mortgage. Okay, so that means you're all caught up on that. You have nothing to worry about on that end. So what all bills do you have to worry about if mortgages are exempt? Let me take a guess. Electric, water, food, and that's probably about it for the house, if I'm correct. Except, plus luxury stuff that you put in, like internet and stuff. I think I might have hit the nail on the head. You can let me know if I have. amount of for food, it's literally not enough sometimes, and you have to put in a little extra. And how old are you?
Still talking to the same person.
Yep.
Oh, you're 31 like me. Imagine that. I find a friend here on now, and he happens to be the same age as me. What are the chances? Question, do you watch any programs on TV? What are your favorite programs to watch? Lost. That's pretty good. Is that the only thing you watch? Let's see. I watch Cartoon Network. I know that sounds kind of kiddie, but you can't be old and boring. Gotta live it up a little. Also, I watch WWE. I'm a big wrestling nut. Let's see. I watch things on Netflix as well. Um, when it comes to my type of flicks, though, holy crap. When it comes to my type of flicks, I like to watch comedy and horror films. I want to see if you agree with me, if you happen to have at least watched any horror films from like in the past compared to now. Horror flicks are just not that scary as your classics. You agree?
That was yet again another good hit today. Which means I found the live feed program that appreciates me being on.
I used to be scared shitless back in the day of horror films. Now up to this time, it's not too scary anymore. Not at all. And they keep trying to upgrade and try to make it more scarier, and they keep failing. They end up an epic fail
Today's episode was Sony versus Microsoft.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
This one is Chillin with EDL. I mean, I'm trying to do different than what
Okay.
Danny does.
That's
or
cool.
James E does. Danny's boring.
People have their own muses for television.
Over and over again. Old drug,
I don't
new
get it.
drug. And then
I just
James E
sit back and
about female parts
hear you out.
and other people's penises. No, something I don't want to listen to every single day.
ISS.
I want them to new it up. Bring something to the table that they never
Can you
do.
clue me in on what ISS is? I'm not very familiar with it.
EDL now comes on every time I go live. Only because I interact back. I don't sit there and ignore what he's saying.
Thanks for cluing me in. It's one of those things I've never really heard of or ever took the time in watching on television. I watch wrestling on Mondays, sometimes Thursdays. Oh, okay. Now I get it. I see those a lot driving to and from stores. I don't do the driving. I'm clearly not. I have road rage issues.
I was going to try to comedy that and
better than having
be
daddy
like,
issues.
be like, motherfucker, it's a green light.
I don't
Hurry
want
up
to have
and
daddy
fix it now.
issues. Daddy issues suck. Never girls on the rag. Are you near Lansing? No. I'm practically within like the Highland County region right now, and I'm only like near big time stores to go to, like Walmart, my newest favorite, GameSpot.
I looked at Gamefly. I'm thinking about it.
Is the NASA Lansing your
As long as I want, send it back to them.
highlight place to go?
It's better than hoarding games and keeping them under the shelf there. Get the trophies I want off of them, send them back. And explain to my PSN people.
Just like my highlights are
use
just certain stores.
own these games.
When it comes to driving distance, Walmart and GameStop are my spots.
The phone vibrated,
Why in the hell
and my phone fell over.
Okay, I'm going to have to get rid of those notifications. Those notifications are getting annoying. Okay, I'm going to try to put it back up there again. We'll have that occasionally because I get notifications every so often.
I'm thinking about making a special prop stand that hooks underneath my monitor.
Dude, I seriously,
I
forgot, you don't
do it too.
do,
So I used to make homemade bombs out of the shit.
you don't do webcams. I can't say that part.
You know that special hard-ass aluminum foil
I was
that's
about to say, there was no boundary issues with
actually
webcams.
not bend.
You should try the
I
part
and
of YouTube.
wrap it up into looking like legs and shit,
But
and have it be my personal
I now know the
thing.
reason behind no can. So
You gotta
trying
get
to
this
learn
on
about
close
space.
sometime. It's funnier than shit.
Awesome. Are you trying to be like Neil Armstrong and be the next person to land safely on the moon?
This guy's into space stuff. He talks about space stuff a lot until I change the subject. I figured since he does a lot of that shit, I asked him a few intrigued about questions. Have they figured out cloning or gene splicing? He said no and no. I said, so
They're working on it.
I said, so basically, they're
Okay.
just taking your DNA to give to the cops to find out who the killer is, and that's it, right? He said, yep, that's it.
Let's see.
I said, if you think about it carefully, I said,
Oh yeah.
hospitals take your blood.
I've been constantly
All they
seeing
have
this
to do is get
commercial
the right
for
people
Game
into them.
Fly.
They
So
got your DNA already.
before I came on to you now here, I
said they don't
went
have to worry
to my mobile browser and checked out GameFly.com.
They could just ask for a little bit of blood out of the blood bank from.
I looked in their list of Dragon Ball Z games, and
said, you're already in the system.
I never realized that
Well, I didn't say it that way,
making
but
any more games
that's what I was leaning towards.
form of DVD was
When I went to
stopped at
GameFly,
Xenoverse.
2 Dragon Ball Z games that I never owned
But there's
for
a few
PS3, and that's the last
PS3
of the
titles
DBZ
of
series.
DBZs that I have not owned or played.
After that, no more DBZ.
So I'm thinking,
And there was a burst limit.
instead of trying to own them, why not just do the GameFly way
There's no
and
point in
rent
playing
it for as
Legend
long as I
Glass
want to,
choose the
and then put it back in a
original
specially designed
symbol.
envelope and send it back to the company.
Then I looked up Duke Nukem. They only have Duke Nukem Forever.
I wouldn't be littered with games and not have any space to put them anywhere, but also I would have gotten to have played any title I wanted and got as much trophies off of them as possible. But I would probably have to explain to my PSN friends that I don't need to go through GameFly if I decide to do so. I don't know what their going rate is after the free trial's done, but they always give a free trial code every commercial, so usually there is never an answer for that. Not at all. Scientists are still in the mystery of everything of this planet and the universe and spaces. That's what I've learned by briefly passing some of the channels that explain it. They're still trying to gather answers. They're certainly not the grandfather of all knowledge. What's that new planet? Did they even give it a name yet?
That Mexican lizard that eats that ball.
They now are calling it Planet 9. So they can't find a decent name for it, so they have to code name it for right now. So they're going to keep at this code name until they are for certain what they really want to call it. Mars, you say? Let's see. Trying to think. You probably don't even have the answer to this question, but I've always wondered if they've ever found a way to, I don't know, clone. They found water on Mars, okay. Do you know if they found a way to clone people or something? Oh, crap. How about gene splicing? So basically we're staying at sexually reproduce, and we ain't going any further than that. If there's anyone else other than you watching, I'll give them the heads up. They need to open or they need to look down the chat bar and see if anything that we're talking about interests them. If so, they can get involved. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. Hello, new viewer. If you want to join in, go into the chat bar, look at what we've talked about so far, and if you feel interested, go ahead and join us. We're basically on cloning and gene splicing not being possible, and what's been found out there in space and whatnot. Copied. Sad, but we're able to make games that work the same way as the very first one made, and they duplicates of computers, TVs, game systems. I mean, etc. There's a clones of every bit of the stuff in the market, but this is one of their most toughest phenomenons. They can't do anything with DNA except for give it to the cops, let them ID it, and trace down a killer or two. I knew it. Sadly, that's about as far as it goes when it comes to DNA. Yay! Throw it up for glue it out. I know that came out all of a sudden, but I figured it. I'm sure everybody's DNA is on file some way or another. I mean, they may not know it, probably there. I mean, take for example, those have sometimes when you have to go to the doctor, they have to pretty much draw blood. Think about it. If they get if cops or anybody officially gets a permission slip to grab it from the doctors, they practically got everybody's DNA. Oh, what is that? What is TWOK?
Talking without consent. He's arrested for talking without consent.
Talking without consent. Why do you need a consent to talk? In other words, you have the right to remain silent if you didn't stay silent, so to speak.
I wasn't drunk and something.
I stole a car when I was 16. Oh, grand theft. I'm going to ask this question off the bat. This is just to prove someone's point on YouTube, but also for my record. Did video games... Oh, it was a dare. I was going to ask if video games played a role in you stealing a car. There. Okay, that does kind of prove my point. Let me ask you another question. Do you believe video games cause people to do stupid stuff that's against the law out in the open? I'm going to hold it this time. People just don't quit sending me notifications. Um, Here's the thing, though. It's been proven over news down here on TV that basically games have nothing to do with what people do. They have the wherewithal in their head to know the difference between right and wrong and basic laws, but they blame it on violent video games because it look like it can be invincible against law and everything else, but that it's been clearly proven that video games don't get the full blame, that everybody's responsible for their own actions. Okay. You need a copy like I did. I see. Let's just put this way, and like I was saying, the law and the government don't hold the
Had to repeat myself 3 times.
The law and the government is responsible for a person's action because they look at it this way: they can either be suffering from mental disorders, or they know the difference between right and wrong. Just choose to disobey law. So the game developers don't get touched on this because they have their own little disclaimers before the game starts, and that doesn't hold them liable for anything that the gamer might do. So the gamer gets the full punishment due to everything else regardless. I mean, some dudes try to get a gaming company, trying to get Rockstar Games in trouble. Yeah, exactly. Some illnesses you get away with, some of the law depends on what you have done. You're correct. But think of it this way: the last time I saw someone try to blame a company for their mistakes, this guy with plenty of disorders tried to blame Rockstar Games' Grand Theft Auto series for all of his made easy attempts at murder and theft. Which he paid the price for trying to blame a game. So, I mean, if you look at it from a certain point of view, think about it this way. Visualize this. Someone playing a game, and then after they see on the TV screen, oh, this looks so easy, they drop the paddle, they look up somebody's address online, preferably someone who's got enough money and shit, goes right out during the nighttime, decides to try to rob the place, and if they see the owners of the house come in, shoot them point blank and try to get away with the money. I mean, seriously. didn't get a chance to leave the house with the valuables. I mean, shit, I know better. I see designing these type of games as a way of only getting in trouble inside the video game world and not in real life. It's a better way of having a clean record out in reality versus your video games where you have an infamous record of being top dog at everything. I like to scare people with the car. It's so funny. Okay, how do you scare people with the car? I gotta know this one. I have a remote that you can. Oh, you use the automatic start engine feature. You make them think that a ghost started the car. Holy shit. Oh boy. That is funnier than hell. That's hella funny. People have already posted stuff like that on YouTube. Hey, they made a commercial down here not too long ago. I think about a couple of years back. It has something to do with starting the car up automatically, by the way. This kid's dressed up as Darth Vader, and as soon as he puts his hand out like this toward the front of the car, pretending to use the force, his dad hits the engine start button, and he's amazed that he got the car to start. He thought he had the power of the force. That's one way to get him the hell off your car. That is definitely one hellaciously good way, even if it is just a prank, to get a bunch of adolescents off of your car. Because they're used to seeing somebody put a key in the ignition and turning it. And it is totally a neighborhood pesticide. If they're not familiar with the auto start engine feature. How's it start on its own? Oh, wait a minute, never mind. I get it. You're talking about your car, right? Okay. You leave the adolescent kids a ghost story to tell, something that's going to haunt them in their sleep as a nightmare. What would make it even more scarier for them? Try this out. Find a way to put a special voice changer module hidden somewhere within the grill of your car. Put a walkie-talkie somewhere around the front of your vehicle, so that way, if someone's in front of it, you have the other walkie-talkie my trick along with that. You make sure they stay away from your vehicle for a long, long time. Hey, it still scares a lot of them. They would think the vehicle was alive and goes freely on its own and talks. Until they watch an episode or two of Knight Rider and notice that it's not real. But they can't help but think about your vehicle talking and starting up on its own and moving. Your boss hates you because of your car. Oh boy. Hate is gonna hate. And this time it's not out of how he's been raised or anything, it's out of jealousy. Jealousy that he don't have a car just like yours. But how can you tell when your boss hates it? He does not know it. Only rent it though. Oh. Do you like to pull your boss's strings a little bit just to see how funny the reaction is sometimes though? Oh. And it'll be a battle of one-upsmanship. Thing is, the car can only get as new as its most previous model, though. I'm gonna plug in my hot plate for my cup. This way, I know my coffee's cold right now. I won't have to budge an inch. Just turn that sucker on, let it heat up a bit, put my cup on top of it just to make sure it heats my cup. And when it's ready to drink, there I go. And he's probably kicking himself wishing he had a car like that, right? Hello, Nikki. Since you decided to view me, this is Viewers Appreciation. Any new viewer today is going to be fanned. The BMW Beamer. He doesn't like that. I tell you that. He does not like that. And your car's smarter than the average car? Let's see. I else I can bring to the table. Oh, I didn't get the answer to the question I asked as you first popped in here. Were you ticked when I was? Yeah. I'm talking straight to you, EDL. Were you ticked when my feed went off last night? Just trust me, I was trying to continue the conversation. Oh, okay. So it was actually proper timing. I didn't miss out on having you as a viewer, and you didn't miss out on a program. You were able to go out and have a meal, correct? All right. I'm thankful for that. I thought Dumb Dog here ruined my whole entire, or the rest of my show yesterday. Damn it. Okay, my brother's being a pain. Let me check and see what time it is, bro. Wow, I've been on for about an hour and a half of my time. I don't understand military time. I like the original clock better. Like, from 12s, from 1 straight down to 12 and repeat. The only time I understand. Oh, so it's 9:23 your time? Shit, it's nighttime your way. Had no idea. I tell you what, I'm about ready to hop off for now. It's been an excellent show. I thank you for happening to be on here and chat with me some. Once again, one of the excellent ones on here. Okay. Thank you. This has been it for the Chill Out Zone Live. I'd like to thank EDL Sheffield1 for being here. And he got a big important job to do as I